Coming up, the oldest team in the playoffs hope to have their skating legs in Game 2 against Anaheim, day, night, and 4 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Game 2 in Colorado, Forsberg physical, Walls wheeling, Hayduke hot. Game 2 in Tampa Bay, and Yager relives his Pittsburgh mullet days, while Vinny is lacking electricity. 2 days rest for the Islanders and Senators. A fresh Senator is a productive Senator. And St. Louis has the rhythm while Vancouver has the blues. NHL tonight. Now. A couple of higher seeds losing game ones on home ice. Can Vancouver, Colorado, Detroit all rebound to even their series in Game 2? Welcome in, everyone, alongside Ray Ferraro and Barry Melrose. I am John Butchikoff. Let's get right to it, and we begin in Motown. Quote, "I hope he doesn't get any better," Red Wing coach Dave Lewis said after Anaheim's Game 1 triple overtime win. Duck goalie Jean-Sébastien Giguère was so dehydrated after Game 1 that he needed an intravenous infusion to restore fluids. Brett Hull said the Red Wings played poorly in the 2 losses to Vancouver last postseason when they fell behind 0-2, but instead of Game 1, "I thought we played great." Where do you go mentally when you play well and still lose? There he is. It wasn't a 73 Kelly Rudy type of save back in '87 for the Islanders, but it was still 63 saves for Seabass, and he was on. Jiggy. Then Stan Chestoff, who turns 20 in 5 days, makes it 1-0, Barry.
Well, Cujo's back in the net. He would like to have that shot again and be more square to the shooter. That is not a great goal.
Wings try to answer, and Matthew Schneider off the great pass from Brett Hull. He beat Giguère, but it hits the inside of his left leg, then rings off the post. No goal. More wing pressure. Thomas Holmstrom with the shot from the point. Saves Giguère. Look, the puck is just sitting there, but no one can get it. And it goes wide. All right, I got an issue here, guys. Can I play analyst for a second?
Oh, why don't you, John?
4-on-3 power play. Look at these passes from Ozolinsh here. As Korea's begging for a one-timer. That one's behind him. This one's 1,000 miles an hour. He can't handle that one. I don't care who wins, but I'm at home infuriated. Behind him again. Again, wait, just no chance at all. You need focus. It's about details, boys. It's about concentration.
We took 20 seconds for that.
Sorry. Meanwhile, here come the Wings. Korea make it Shanahan to Woolley. Woolley was pinching all game, and he ties the game at 1. More wing pressure. Look at Yzerman. He played 13-33, won 10 of 14 face-offs. But was that a goal by Robitaille, Parm?
Yeah, Robitaille's great in front of the net. The puck bounces up in the air. He reaches in, and he taps it in. Now, you can see the tip of his stick was above the crossbar, but what you can't see is where the puck hit his stick. Wasn't conclusive enough. They have to leave it as it stands.
This would be huge, but look how calm Giguère is on Maltby's breakaway.
He's got a great crest. He hit him right in the crest on it.
Meanwhile, Larionov can't get it by the crest. He's crestfallen. Then,
good call. Penalty on Dandenault.
Ducks power play just comes to an end, but it really still is a power play because the guy's not in the play. And Jason Krogh, 99 Hobie Baker winner from UNH, ties the game at 2. Then Chelly, bad play. Niedermeyer gets it. Stumpy Thomas, what an acquisition he has been. Ducks win. What Grandy Daddy G Marshall is to massive attack, Steve Thomas is to the Mighty Ducks. He turns 40 the same day that Melrose turns 47, this July 15th. It's his 51st career playoff goal. The other 2 Duck goals came from guys who got their first career playoff goals, Chestoff and Krogh. Things are different in Anaheim. It's Krogh now, isn't it?
I won't be giving you my social security number either.
They lead the champs 2 games to none.
That was kind of funny. I actually said to him when we got the game tied, I said, "Stump, like there's 5:30 left. You better get one before she's over." And he kind of nods his head. Next thing you know, it's 5-hole.
For the first 2 periods, we got a little bit away from our game plan, and that was to get pucks in deep and work their D. And the 3rd period, I thought we did that, and that created an opportunity for us on the transition, and I was able to score. And there's no better feeling than score in a playoff game.
It was a cheap penalty on Dandenault, and they scored that goal, and then it's a tie game, and before you knew it, they had another one off of a fan shot.
Disappointing part is have a lead going into the 3rd, not be able to hold it, and say what you want. We've done some good things in these 2 games, but bottom line is we haven't won.
Game 3, Monday night, ESPN2, 10:30 Eastern. Red Wings will try to rally from down 0-2 again. this best-of-7 series against the Muddy Ducks. They have done so, as you see here, 5 other previous times. Maltby and Draper played more minutes than Fedorov and Shanahan in this game. All right. Islanders and Senators. First period, no score. 4-4. Brian Smolinski, centering pass. Marian Hossa gets behind the D. 1-0, Ray. What happened here?
Well, first there was a good cross at center ice. And as the puck comes up the ice, you're going to see the 2 defensemen, Hammerlick and Niinema, are looking at where the puck goes. Niinema should be taking a better look at Hossa going to the net. Hossa gets behind him. Niinema loses his glove and his stick. It's a yard sale in front of the net, and Hossa puts it in.
1:41 later, Vaclav Varada sticks his nose in there, Coach.
A lot of things happen on this play. First of all, everything's okay. Jansson's got the puck. He hits the referee with the puck.
Oh.
That's why it doesn't get out. Now you're going to see, as you say, a fire sale. Puck goes to Havlet. He shoots the puck. Snow should catch that puck in his glove. He doesn't. It drops right down for Varada.
Meanwhile, Martinick, 2-minute penalty for interference here. Boy, Marty Havlet loves the face wash. He is just going nuts on the face wash deal, as you see the interference right there. All right, 21 seconds. Some bad play by the Islanders. Adrian Aucoin battling with Mike Fisher, and he decides to give him a little punch right there. You just can't do that, can you?
I can't believe he got caught for that. I mean, that's a terrible penalty by Aucoin.
Borderline at best.
Double minor, high stick and roughing, 5-on-3 against Ottawa. This team hasn't lost 2 in a row at home all year. They go up 3-0, Ray.
Nice play here where they're controlling the puck, but Hossa's trying to go across the net to Havlet. Lucky break, hits Hammerlick and goes in. This is a horrible penalty here from Jason Weimer. He hits Schaefer from behind.
Yeah, he was kicked out for that ensuing skirmish. Check out Weimer. Watch him headbutt Chris Neal. Bam. Suspension there, maybe?
It's just a love tap. This is the NHL. Come on.
Oh, so you're pro headbutt.
I'm pro not serious. That was not serious.
Sens tied the series. Sens tied the series at 1. Neither power play is clicking. Islanders 1 for 11. Sens 1 for 14. But again, the goaltending is good. Rick DiPietro stopped all 3 shots he saw. Michael Peck and Mark Parrish have scored 2 goals combined since February 23rd. Series goes back to Long Island. Game 3 on Monday. Stars defenseman Darian Hatcher was automatically suspended 1 game after being assessed his 2nd game misconduct of the 2003 Stanley Cup playoffs. Hatcher will miss Game 3 against the Oilers on Sunday night here on ESPN2. He was ejected from Game 1 for elbowing Steve Staios and was ejected from Game 2 on Friday night for being the 3rd man in to an altercation.
That's cheesy.
That's almost as cheesy as his hair right there.
That was a bad penalty. I was at the game, and there was really no altercation going on. Exactly. He shouldn't have been thrown out.
All right, this is how much they'll miss him. Look how much he plays every situation as well. Overall, in his career, he has 5 goals and 24 points in 91 career playoff games. He has no hair now.
He's a good hockey player.
2 games down, 3 to go when we come back, including the Minnesota Wild trying to keep that Minnesota Ice mojo going in Lodo.
Going for Blake, he'll shoot it softly to the corner. Centering feed and score! What a setup that was in the corner!
2-on-2 and Yager Pester trying to drive by, and he scores! Jaromir Yager with a wonderful one-on-one move, and Washington has struck first.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing? You want to grab some dinner?
Oh, it's you. You don't call for ages, and I'm just supposed to say, hi, great, dinner, fine.
No, yeah, but
But nothing. Did you hibernate or something?
Whoa. Hey, screw around.
Shh. Yeah.
Look up, see blue. Labatt Blue.
You must be so hungry.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Tom, I told this guy you make a great sandwich. Tell him.
Well, I start with a rich blend of savory Monterey and cheddar cheeses, then add flavorful herbs like garlic, dash of oregano, a pinch of rosemary.
Sounds like a great sandwich.
Sandwich? That was just the bread.
Great bread makes a delicious sandwich. That's why Subway has a line of gourmet breads like the tasty new Italian urban cheese. Fresh baked with garlic, oregano, rosemary, topped with Monterey Jack and cheddar cheeses.
Ready to hear more?
I think I'm ready to eat.
Subway, eat fresh!
Are you paying too much for shipping? Priority Mail Service is dependable delivery starting at just $3.85. Maybe that's why we deliver more business packages than any 2-day service. Priority Mail from the United States Postal Service.
this year's NCAA games, ESPN Classic's got your chance to see 3 great games from this year's tournament, including Syracuse's first national title win. See this triple instant classic starting 5 p.m. Sunday only on ESPN Classic.
Baseball tonight, all season long on ESPN and ESPN2.
Top Blue Liners, brought to you by Labatt Blue, imported from Canada. Look up, see blue.
Top blue liner, Alex Havanoff of the Blues. He had 2 goals in Game 1 against Vancouver. Ray, you played with him last year. What's he do well?
Havanoff moves the puck, and he's a very good skater. Very, very smart guy. He knows the game. And as a Russian guy coming over here to North America, he speaks the language very well. He fits in the room. Very popular guy.
All right, other defenseman, boy, Keith Carney, Barry, despite the small hands.
Best I've ever seen him play, and I think the people are forgetting that he smells like cabbage because he is playing awesome right now.
And again, Darren Hatcher suspended for Game 3 for Dallas. All right, no playoff goals in his last 8 playoff games for Yags. That's not being a money player.
What do you expect for $11 million?
First period, no score. Look at Yager. He had 4 shots on goal in the first period. Came out very active. That's his first goal in a long time since the old mullet was flowing back in the Berg.
Little emotion, too. That's good to see for the Washington fans.
Power play, and the power play was working all game long for the Capitals. Peter Barner gave him 2 chances down low. Barry will pay.
Well, poor defense by Tampa Bay. Everyone's chasing the man with a puck. 2 guys on him. Someone's got to be open down low, and that's Peter Bonder, a guy that consistently scores 50 goals in the NHL. I would cover him a little tighter. Walks to the post, not 1 chance, but 2. That's too easy for a guy that good.
Yager back in traffic, and meanwhile, Dinah Zubers, Dan Boyle. Easy there, Sparky. Boyle won't let him out. That's a nice hit there.
Good hit. Gets to meet some of the Tampa Bay players.
Good bunch of guys, I heard.
Very nice guys.
Vinny Prospel snaps a 17-game playoff goalless drought. 2-1. Bolts getting back into it late first. 5-on-3 here, and Yags. Little snapper there. Second goal of the game, Ray. It's 3-1.
Yager's playing with an injured wrist, as everybody's talked about it. And usually he'll wrist this puck. I know he slaps it and he gets great wood on it, but it's easier to slap the puck with a bad wrist than take a wrist shot.
That's a good point. He hardly ever slaps the puck. It's almost always a wrist shot. Now Peter Bonder finishing. Second goal of the game, Barry. It's 5-2. Give me a spot shadow.
This is not a replay. This is another goal. This time 3 Tampa Bay players are over there around the puck. Who's open? Peter Bonder. Second goal of the game. He's heating up. Bad news for Tampa Bay.
4 points for Yags. Caps power play 3 for 6. The Bolts 0 for 4. Kolzig makes 40 saves. On his first goal, Yager said, quote, "I used to play like that when I was 18 years old when I had speed."
Oh, yeah, he's slow now.
Top of his game, he ends that 6-game pointless streak as well in the postseason, the longest streak of his postseason career. After taking a 2-1 series lead over the Flyers in '96, the Bolts have lost 5 straight playoff games. Nick Howie Bullen has lost 5 straight playoff games going back to '99. All right, Patrick Roy 7-8 in his last 15 home playoff games. I mean, easy. I mean, they outshot them 18-3 in the first period.
I don't know which heels they were sitting on in the first period there.
I think the headline guy's a Nugget fan. Meanwhile, Dwayne Rollison, who stopped 39 of 41 in Game 1, sharp early, and then 4-on-3, a mess in front. Mosh pit, and Milan Hajduk is the benefactor, Barry.
Well, again, great shot from Rob Blake. Everyone converges on the net. You've got to tie a 50-goal score up. There's only one of them this season. Don't let him shoot it in the open
Very
net.
easy to identify. Wes Walls looks right, shoots left, and beats Patrick. Ties the game at 1, Barry. Heads up.
Well, again, this is a great move by Walls. Not known as a big-time goal scorer, but he really eats Patrick up on that play. Patrick was thinking pass the whole time.
Raymond?
Peter Forsberg has great vision. Here, everybody's looking at the puck. Both Minnesota defensemen are looking at Forsberg, who's a good guy to watch, except that leaves Greg DeVries open. Colorado's defense jump into play as well as anyone. DeVries isn't as well known as Blake and Morris, but he does it very well.
Ray, that glove is ginormous, and Patrick used it.
It is a ginormous glove. Paul McDermott, my old teammate, used to use that word. I'm not sure what it means, but Patrick plays better when he gets a lot of work. He didn't get a lot of work early in the first period. As the game went on, he got very sharp.
2-1 Colorado. Oh, yo, ding-dong.
Not even a shot on goal.
Dan Heino wins the faceoff. Eventually, he gets the puck and he backhands it and line in bed just like Brian Wilsey did.
Well, he doesn't even a no-look pass. I'm not sure if he saw Wilsey or not, but everyone again was looking at Heino, not picking up Wilsey.
3-1 late. Andrew Brunette, the toe of his Synergy Psycor, makes it a one-goal game.
Yeah, Bruno's got good hands in front of the net. And here it is right at the end. He gets the puck back to Zoltok, who's got a great shot. Patrick makes a right pad save. Give Minnesota a lot of credit. They give Colorado all they can handle here.
First playoff win for Tony Granato. We love Tony Granato.
Happy birthday, Nick.
Going back to the regular season, Milan Hajduk has scored a goal in 7 straight games. Nick, his son?
Nick is his son.
How old's Nick?
Nick is 8.
Game 3, Monday night, 7:30, ESPN2.
We have to be better than that, and that's what this team's going to have to do. I mean, I don't try to be negative here, but I just try to constructive, and hopefully that will go a long way.
It was exciting to get the first playoff goal of the way, and you know, it was even more exciting that it was a game winner too. So it was, if you can help out the team, it's a good feeling.
I'm sure it'll be pretty loud. You know, I remember a couple years going to Vancouver, that was pretty loud there, and Edmonton and things like that. So it's going to be a noisy building.
Joe, the way they played,
no big deal. We've seen it before. The noisier, the better. You know, you don't want a quiet building. Hope not.
Joe, settle down. Just relax a little bit. Just kidding. One more game to go. Game 2 of the Blues and Canucks. We come back. Van trying to come back from a 6-0 shellacking. Speaking of shellacking, you guys are actually usually 1-1, aren't you, so far this postseason? Which capital holds the team record for most goals in a playoff game? We saw Yager and Bonder get a couple. What's the capital record for